Anime, that magical place where physics are ignored, logic is optional, and everyone's either fighting, falling in love, or reincarnating in another world. If you've ever wondered, what's this genre about? Well, lucky for you, I'm here to give you the definitive, totally accurate, 100% unbiased breakdown of every anime genre in existence, because I definitely have no life outside of this. Let's start with the big boy, Shonen, the genre where teenage boys with zero personality traits somehow become the most important person in the universe. Ever heard of a little thing called Naruto, Dragon Ball, or My Hero Academia? Yeah, it's basically the starter pack for anime fans. You've got your underdog protagonist, a power system that makes no sense, and a villain whose sole purpose is to scream, "This isn't even my final form," and every fight lasts 10 episodes longer than it should because no one knows how to just punch. Instead, we get 5 minutes of staring at each other, 3 minutes of inner monologues, and just as the punch is about to land, bam, cue flashback. Because we need to know that this villain was actually misunderstood, had a tragic past, and only wants to destroy the world because his pet hamster died when he was 5. Truly heart-wrenching. Isekai, the genre that asks the deep philosophical question, what if you died and got reincarnated, but in another world? You know, in case the real world wasn't depressing enough. It's like these protagonists get hit by a truck and boom, they're now in fantasy land with a cheat code level of power, a harem of magical girls, and an epic destiny to save the world. Truly, the pinnacle of writing, and every single isekai protagonist is basically the same guy. Dead, reborn, OP from the start, no character development required. It's like video game wish fulfillment on steroids. And don't even get me started on the harem situation. Every girl in the show is like, oh my god, this guy is so amazing because he's nice? Wow, high standards, anime. Now, let's slow things down with slice of life where nothing happens, but somehow everything happens. It's the genre where you watch high schoolers go about their day-to-day lives and you wonder, wait, why is my life so boring compared to this? Like, seriously. I never had random festivals, beach episodes, and cultural events every other week in high school. Where's my cute anime romance? And the stakes? Oh, the stakes are so low. The most intense drama you'll get is whether or not the main character will confess their feelings. Before episode 12, which, spoiler alert, they never do. They just sit there, blushing, stammering, and the audience is left screaming, just say you like them. But nope, gotta save that for season 2, or 3, or never. Romance anime. The place where teenagers make love seem like an art form. You ever notice how every romantic lead is socially awkward to a level that makes you think, have they ever spoken to a human being before? Like, they'll accidentally brush hands and act like they just proposed marriage. The formula is simple. Boy meets girl. Boy falls in love. Boy spends 20 episodes being too scared to say anything. Meanwhile, girl is just as dense, and before you know it, we've got 50 episodes of misunderstandings, accidental confessions, and that one best friend who's always like, just tell her already, bro. Yeah, because that always works. Let's shift gears and talk about Mecha, because nothing screams deep, thought-provoking storytelling like giant robots punching each other in the face. I swear every Mecha show starts with some evil organization threatening to take over the world, and the only solution is to throw a bunch of teenagers into billion-dollar mechs with absolutely no training. Perfectly logical, and let's be honest, we don't watch Mecha for the plot. We're here for the explosions, the over-the-top action, and the dramatic declarations of, this mech is the last hope for humanity. Bonus points if the mech somehow represents the pilot's emotional baggage or daddy issues. Horror anime, where they take the term nightmare fuel and run with it. It's always the same. Cute, innocent characters, and you think, oh, this is nice. And then, bam! Everyone's dead, limbs flying, blood everywhere, and suddenly, you're questioning your life choices for even clicking play. And let's not forget the mind games. You'll never trust anyone again because plot twist, your best friend was the killer all along. Or maybe the entire village is in on some cult ritual to sacrifice you to their ancient demon god. It's all fun and games until you realize you've been binging another at 3 a.m. and now you're too scared to turn off the lights. Ecchi. You ever wanted to see fan service without really diving into hentai territory? Well, this is it. Panty shots, questionable camera angles, and oops, I tripped, and now my face is conveniently in this girl's chest. You know, the totally realistic situations that happen every day. And the plot? Oh yeah, it's definitely about the story, guys. Definitely. Who needs deep character development when we've got 20 minutes of bouncing physics that make even Isaac Newton cry? Last but not least, psychological anime. The genre that makes you feel like you need a PhD just to understand the plot. Shows like Death Note and Neon Genesis Evangelion make you question your own existence. Are you really watching anime? Or are you being indoctrinated into a cult? Who knows? Half the time, you're watching a chess match between two characters, and somehow, it feels like the most intense thing you've ever seen. And then the existential crisis hits. What is life? What does it mean to be human? Am I even real? Meanwhile, the show's like, good luck sleeping tonight, so there you have it. Every anime genre in a nutshell. Whether you're into giant robots, tragic backstories, or just really like beach episodes, there's an anime for you. Just remember, no matter how weird or wild it gets, anime will always be there to make you question why you started watching in the first place. But let's be real, you'll keep coming back anyway. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole of anime genres, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more questionable life choices in the future. I've been your host, and I need a break after this. See you next time.